Spoiler alert. Today I'm going to be ranking the Halloween movies. For real this time, not like my Friday the 13th video. So I had to do a ranking of the Halloween films. It's Friday the 13th. Come on. So it is Halloween. I'm going to be ranking the Halloween movies. This includes the new one that just came out in 2018. I own the box set of all the movies, the Blu-ray, so I've seen every movie at least once. I saw the first one like twice, or like 3 times. I know the movies by heart, and I'm going to be ranking them today. Okay, so at number 11 is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Both cuts go to number 11. I hate this movie. I've talked about it before in my worst horror movies. I hate Halloween 6. Now, I hate to be that person that just hates on every movie, but I honestly hate Halloween 6. Both cuts are bad. The producer's cut is worse. I don't know how people like the producer's cut better. I think it's stupid. There's rocks on the floor. It's stupid effects. It's even worse. Like, Michael Myers is a dad in that one. It's so bad. And Halloween 6, a producer's cut, or not the producer's cut, the regular cut, that's really bad as well. You got the ending where he's bleeding yellow, beaten with a pipe. You got this confusing backstory with he's in a cult with this thorn symbol, and Ant-Man, and he doesn't even know how to act in this movie. Halloween 6 is one of the worst things I've ever seen. I do not like Halloween 6. I have to make this clear. Halloween 6 is terrible. I hate it. I've never liked it, and I've tried to watch it like multiple times, and I hate it worse with each viewing. Both cuts. I've actually found the original cut more enjoyable than the producer's cut, which is just boring to me. Even though you get more Dr. Loomis, it's still not a good movie at all. And it's a shame that that's the last movie he was in. At number 10 is actually Halloween Resurrection. Yeah, I mean, just by that title alone, you know it's bad. Like Alien Resurrection. Anytime you put Resurrection in the title, it's automatically a flop. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's so stupid. At least they don't do that anymore. Yeah, everyone knows this one. This is usually people's least favorite. It's my second least favorite. Halloween Resurrection is really bad. It's just like another movie. They ruined the ending to H2O, which ended it perfectly, the series to me. It was like a stupid fan or whatever, I don't know, like some guy in a trick-or-treat mask, and then they got this new show, and they gotta have lights. I mean, you know the story, so you're just watching the rankings, so I don't even feel I need to explain what's happening. You know how bad it is. The stupid points of view. You got some guy at home with his friends like, do this, do this, do this, he's behind you. So bad. And I can't even believe this was directed by the same person who did Halloween 2, which is one of my favorites. How do you go from Halloween 2 to Halloween Resurrection? Like, do you need money that bad? Halloween Resurrection is just famously bad, and for good reason, because it sucks. And not to mention Busta Rhymes with his karate chop moves. I mean, that was probably the best part of the movie. No, it wasn't. Yeah, honestly, the only good parts was Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis in the beginning, but they killed her off in seconds, probably because she didn't want to do it. I mean, I can see why. Let me look. The script sucks, but I need money. So, it's either that or Virus, which is what she did. That sucked. So then at number 9 is Halloween 2, the remake. Calm down, not the original Halloween 2. Yeah, Halloween 2, the remake, is so stupid. Like, this movie's really bad. You got, like, the white horse with, what's his name, Rob Zombie's wife. And it's like he talks, he eats dogs. He's got long hair and a beard. He doesn't even have the mask on half the time, and he's got to beat people 5 billion times. And it's like, you got one kill, and there's blood all over the room. Like, what do you do? Just, like, drink the blood and spit it out all over? And that scene was actually played by the original person who did Halloween 4, 5, the girl. I forget her name, but yeah, she did those as remakes as well. I really hate Halloween 2. I thought it was really bad and boring. Like, horror movies are like an hour and a half, hour 40. But when you get to 2 hours and it's just boring, I just want to shut it off. And all they do is shoot him at the end. It's like, boom, boom, he's down. Yeah, in the original movie, that didn't do a thing. Number 8 is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. This one's pretty bad as well. Like, all these are bad. Halloween 5, it was stupid. You have, like, the ending of Halloween 4, which teases the beginning of 5. And, yeah, that didn't happen. And then you got this thorn symbol guy they introduced, which they butchered in part 6. But they gotta introduce him. It's so dumb. And the ending's really bad, too. Like, who would put somebody in jail with a mask on? Like, that's the first thing they take off. Not gonna be, oh, you got a mask on? We'll put you in jail with the mask. That's stupid. And then he takes his mask off in one scene, and it's like, he's just a normal person. Where's his eyes? His eyes shouldn't even be there. They got shot out. Like, what is this? Just a normal dude? I bet it's not even the real Michael Myers. It's someone else. Probably because that just is like, he should be beat up. And you got Dr. Loomis at the end going crazy. Come and get her, Michael. Come and get her. Like, what the heck is going on? I'm watching the movie and I'm like I just look at Dr. Loomis like, oh, come and get her, Michael. Like, going crazy, having strokes. And then they capture him in a net or something. And they blow him out of jail and he's out. It's like, this movie's horrible. And he's like driving a car like, and you got like the dumb cops. Oh, I didn't like this one at all. And they definitely rushed it out right after Halloween 4 made money. Yeah, Halloween 5 sucks. Alright, at number 7 is the Halloween remake, 2007. I didn't think it was that bad. Like, people really hate it. I thought it was alright, but it wasn't that good either. I thought the whole opening beginning with, like, Michael Myers as a kid was kind of pointless. I think it's better when you don't know who he is, like, why he's doing this stuff. But if you're gonna have a backstory, don't make it, like, 45 minutes. Have something original, and then you just copy the original right after that 45 minutes. So it's kind of just a waste. And they used the Halloween theme so inappropriately. It's like, it doesn't even fit. Also, he's making masks in prison. That's really stupid. And the characters are so annoying. I don't even care for them. I want them to die. And obviously, that's how you watch all the movies, and that's how it is. But when you go off Halloween 1, you actually care about the characters, besides the Totally girl. And then you go to the new one, and you care about no one. Not even the Dr. Loomis guy, which was so bad. He went from this to Halloween, or Home Alone 5. So, yeah, pretty bad career right there. I mean, towards the end, not the beginning. Halloween remake was just weird, and it didn't seem like they knew what they were doing. Like, they wanted to make something original, Rob Zombie, but then he just wanted to remake the original. Like, are you going to do something original, or are you just going to remake the original? And nobody wants to watch the movie. Especially, it's a 2-hour movie. What's up with them doing 2 hours? Like, can you make them any shorter? I think I lost count. Number 6, I think I'm at? Number 6 is Halloween 4. I know people love this one, and I thought it was alright. Like, I didn't think it was anything special. It was just kind of Michael Myers is back again. He looks like a football player with his big shoulders and a weird mask with his slick back hair. That was weird. This introduces Danielle Harris, I think her name is. Yeah, she's like the kid in the movie. And they say like Laurie Strode died or something. So, yeah, I mean, Halloween 4 was alright. I did like how they picked up from Halloween 2. But besides from that, there's really nothing that's crazy about this one. You do care about the characters in this one, I gotta say. Like, they did a lot better with that. But then you got stuff like the Michael Myers house, and it looks nothing like it. And he falls in a pit. It's like, that's the ending. Until Halloween 5, they show you that they explode it. But in this movie, he just falls in it. And they're just like, okay. That's stupid. And he finds, like, his mask, and he kills, like, a person to get his suit. It's all the same stuff. It's not really anything original. I did like some of the comedy. There was one joke that they really missed an opportunity on, which I thought I saw it coming. It didn't happen. Like when the teens are coming down the road and Dr. Loomis needs a ride. I thought they were going to like play on that. Like, oh, he's with the teens. It's funny. I thought that would have been kind of funny. But instead they just had some weird guy come. And it was like, alright, just exposition. Halloween 4 is alright. It's not a bad movie. It was a 10th anniversary, so yeah, it's not bad, but it really isn't anything too great. Like, it's not crazy good. So number 5 is Halloween H2O. Halloween Water. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis returns in this one. This was 20 years later they did this. It was actually not a bad movie. I liked how they tried to make it more realistic again. Like, Michael Myers was scary, but then you look at his face and it's like a CGI mask, and it's so stupid looking. It's one of the worst masks probably in the series. It's so bad. But Halloween H2O actually tried to be something good, which I actually liked because it wasn't boring, like the remakes. But like, yeah, obviously the big selling point is that Jamie Lee Curtis is back. But besides from that, the other characters are alright. You know, you really don't remember them. The best part is the ending when they fight, and then she chops his head off. Like, that's the best ending right there. And they ruined it in Resurrection, but this is how it really ended. Like, just boom, you kill him, and I thought it was done. I was like, oh, come on, like, you're gonna do this? And then she just gets up and goes in the car, rides down, hits him, chops his head off. It was fantastic. I was like, yes, they finally killed him. I look at the box set. Oh, wait, there's another. So that was kind of disappointing when I found out that there was another one. And I was actually curious on how they were going to bring them back. I was thinking they were going to do some crazy thing. Yeah, no, it was just a trick-or-treater. Yeah, Halloween H2O is actually not a bad movie. It's pretty enjoyable. It's kind of funny how in that one she's like a mom. And now in the new one she's a grandmom. So, yeah, not that much time go by. And number 4 is the new one, the 2018 movie. Now, I thought this movie was really enjoyable. I actually saw this in the theater. I have to say, they really went crazy on the gore. Like, they were like, alright, you know what? We're just gonna make this bloody. Like, there's one scene where he steps on some guy's head and just like a watermelon explodes. It was crazy, but it was good, but it had some really bad, like, stupid parts. First, you got these podcasters, and all they have to do is just give Michael Myers his mask. First of all, how do they even have the mask? And second of all, can you just make him more into the plot of the movie than just, we give Michael Myers mask, then we die. Like, that was just like, it was so bad. They could have done something better with that. And then there's another part where the new Dr. Loomis, as they put it, puts on Michael Myers' mask and kills somebody, and then Michael Myers just comes back again. It seemed like to me they were trying to make like a twist, but then like, oh wait, they don't like that. Rewrite, and they went back to Michael Myers. It was so bad. It came out of nowhere and didn't even go anywhere. Thank God it didn't, because it was stupid. But what was even the point of that? You could just cut that out. That was awful. I have to say, I love the opening credits. I'm so happy they had opening credits because they don't do that now. They just jump in the movie and it's so bad. I hate that. Can you just do some opening credits? It gets you excited. And like I've said in the Friday the 13th videos, Friday the 13th has some of the best opening credits ever. Not the actual opening itself, but like the intros. Where like Friday the 13th come to the screen and like explodes. I love those intros. And all you have to do is watch the remake to have proof. It just fades on. That's stupid. Halloween 2018, I like Jamie Lee Curtis in it. It was really cool. She was like ready this time. Like in H2O, they made her like scared. But in this movie, she's ready to fight. That was awesome. How she was like ready to kill Michael Myers. And she had like the trap doors. That was cool. I like the Michael Myers look. That was pretty good as well. And I like how, also, I know I said like 5,000 times, but whatever. Nick Castle played it. I have his autograph, which is kind of cool that he played a couple of those scenes. I know he didn't do all of them, but he did a couple. So that's kind of cool. I didn't want to say cool again, but I couldn't think of anything else. The mask looked good. Everything. I mean, it was actually a pretty good movie, like enjoyable. But then you got this stupid stuff like that, like I said, and like this one scene where it's like these buddy cops, like Halloween 5, and they're talking about a stupid like sandwich. Like, what is happening? Can you just skip this scene? That was stupid. It was an alright movie. It had some stupid parts, but I enjoyed it overall. Alright, number 3 is Halloween 3, The Season of the Witch. People hate this movie. It's either you love Halloween 3 or you hate it, and I love it. Now, when I was watching the movie, I saw it as its own movie. Not part of Halloween, not part of the series, as its own movie by John Carpenter, even though it's not by John Carpenter, but he was really involved in like a lot of it. It was pretty good. If you see it as its own thing and not a Halloween movie, it's a really good movie. But because it is part of the Halloween movies, it does count, so it is number 3. I thought it was really good. I loved the acting in it. The atmosphere was awesome, which is kind of weird, but when you watch it, you really feel like you're in this place. Like, it is actually creepy. They kill a kid in the movie, like on screen. You got the bugs crawling out, and I love the song, like the Happy Happy Halloween. Like, that was really, I like that song. It was kind of funny. And the masks were awesome. They had that in the new one, actually, the Halloween 3 reference into the 18 movie. I thought Halloween 3 was enjoyable. Like, I don't know what the hate is all about. It's really not that bad. I know if you're watching the series, like 1, 2, and they're like, alright, Halloween 3, and then you get this, it might be like, wait, what the heck was that? That was trash. Because you're expecting Michael Myers. But if you know why it was made like that, because they wanted to do an anthology, then you would appreciate the movie a lot more. It really isn't a bad movie at all. It's actually really good and pretty enjoyable movie. I love Halloween 3. Always will. I thought it was a really good movie, and it's my 3rd favorite out of all of them. Like, I would much rather have an anthology series of the Halloween movies than the Michael Myers, because half of them are trash. Like, Halloween 4 is alright. Halloween 5 is bad. Halloween 6 is garbage. H2O is, like, in the middle. And Resurrection's garbage. It's trash. So, I mean, like, and I love Halloween 3, so I feel like that could have been a lot better. But, you know, they obviously did not do that because it didn't do so good. But Halloween 3 is awesome, and I love this movie. And it was directed by Tommy Lee Wallace, who actually did directing of It, the original movie. I just thought that was kind of cool. At number 2 is Halloween 2. I heard this movie's getting hate recently. I don't know why. Like, it's such a good sequel. They did everything a sequel should do. Like, they followed up the events on the original. They upped the gore a little bit to make it more, like, enjoyable as a sequel because you're expecting more. And especially since Friday the 13th came out, they were trying to compete with that, but whatever. The mask looks awesome. I like how it takes place on the same night, and it actually has the same Michael Myers house. It's not like a completely different mansion. The story was really good, and I actually like how they introduced that Laurie Strode, like his brother. It makes sense, because he was actually going out after her, so it's like, it would make sense that they would be, like, related in some way. And I always thought that was kind of good, and obviously they ignored that in the new one. They made that perfectly clear. Forgot to mention the stupid boyfriend stuff in the new one. That was awful, but yeah, they were like, oh, that was a myth. I know everyone said that, and I'll be the next one to say it, because I don't even care. That was dumb. The intro was amazing. Wish they would do that now. They just don't do it. Halloween 2 is really good, and I thought the ending was awesome, where he just explodes. And I think Jamie Lee Curtis, I guess she didn't want to do it or something, because she's just kind of in the hospital the whole time. They could have done a little bit more with that. But besides that, it's a really good sequel, and I think it does perfectly what it has to do as a sequel. And then obviously my favorite's Halloween. I mean, that's so predictable. I have the poster actually right behind me, right there. Yeah, I love Halloween 3. Oh wait, Halloween 3. I love Halloween 1. It is my favorite of all of them, even though it has a couple, like, problems. The one major one is, I hate how he drives a car. I don't know why. That always bothered me. It's like, I mean, it's not that hard to drive a car, and they obviously show he's not perfect at it, but it's just weird that he can drive, and he's never done it. And actually, I love it because I love the line where he's like, somebody taught him lessons. It's like, they just force that explanation in there, try to sneak it by, but I love it. It's like, that's how crazy Dr. Loomis is. Somebody came by and taught him lessons. It's like, wow, great explanation, but it's not even that bad. But it is just kind of weird that he can drive. But I thought the ending was really good. It set up a lot of things in slasher movies would follow, like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff like that. But Halloween 1 is a really good movie. There's, I mean, the soundtrack is almost perfect. Like the original theme, everyone knows it by now. Michael Myers' mask, William Shatner, that's so iconic at this point. And it's just a really good movie. Like, if you've never seen it, I recommend you see it at least once. It's pretty short, too. It's only like an hour and a half, which is how it should be, not 2 hours of boring, like, fart. Now, Halloween 1 is really good. I like the story of it. Some parts are annoying, like the totally. Like, just shut up. But I love the original. Halloween series, some of them are really good. Like, the first 3 I love. After that, they're kind of bad. Like, H2O's alright. And the new one was okay. It's just, when I think about the bad stuff in it, kind of brings a movie down for me, but I try to think of the good stuff, and the good stuff was pretty good to make it, like, 4th on my list. But that's the Halloween series. I did the Friday the 13th, so if you want to check that out, you can, the ranking. And maybe next year I'll do Nightmare on Elm Street, because I have seen those movies, so, you know, maybe I'll do those sometime. But that's my Halloween ranking, and happy Halloween.